Yo, what is going on, rail fans? We're here live in Ashland, Virginia. I had to get the stream started almost immediately because down there is our first catch of today's stream. It appears to be a CSX freight train. So, yeah, we're keeping up the records here. Going for the quickest stream before the stream starts. Yeah. So, first catch of today's stream. Here we go. He's slowly approaching here, actually. I'm gonna wait till we get the crossings activated. There's the first one. There's one right behind me. I'm almost certain you know if you were familiar with yesterday's stream. There's one right behind me, so we're gonna wait for that one. All right, here comes the first catch of today's stream, everybody. And there we go, first catch of today's stream. There we go, buddy. All right. I had to rush to get today's stream started because of this guy. I saw him approaching. Glad I got it in time. Decent sized manifest today, I tell you what. I don't even know who this guy civil is. I just got out here. So I don't know what this guy is, but all I can tell you is that he is a manifest. And there we go. There's the first catch of today's stream within 3 minutes. That ain't too bad. All right. Well, what's going on, rail fans? We're here in Ashland, Virginia, railfanning the RF&P subdivision live. CSX RF&P subdivision live with you guys. That was our first catch of today's stream, which was a northbound CSX. I know I missed some chat here. Hello, Amtrak 301, Jackson B, Eugene. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside, so I can't complain. Hope everyone is doing the same. Instagram and TikTok, not okay. So yeah, first catch of today. Hopefully we could get some more action. I do know we should get some Amtrak action, including Amtrak's Auto Train. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So right now we got 0 southbound Amtraks on the way. Northbound, we have Amtrak 174, Amtrak 84, and Amtrak 52. which is about 40 minutes late. Shocker. So we're going to be waiting on those. Along, hopefully we can get some CSX action like we just did in the middle of that as well. I'm pretty sure one of those trains is going to be stopping here. I'm pretty sure Amtrak 174 will stop here. I'm not sure about 84. I'll go ahead and check for you. Amtrak 84 does stop here. Hello, Amtrak 301. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We have ourselves already our first catch, waiting on some more here. Excuse me. So yeah, never mind. 84 will be stopping here. 52 obviously does not. That is non-stop service all the way to from Sanford to Lorton. So yeah, it's a pleasant, quiet, somewhat quiet morning, minus when the trains come here in downtown Ashland, Virginia on a Friday morning. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay Johnson. Hello, Jay the Railfanner. Hello, the Hidden Railfan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've already seen our first catch, waiting on some more. How we doing, sir? Long time no see. Yes, sir. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside, and I cannot complain. Hope everyone else in the chat is doing the same. Saw two CSX SD60Ms a few days ago. They're probably going to scrap. Ah, that's unfortunate, but nice catch. I don't know if I was telling you guys yesterday, but I caught 3 special units. Yesterday, I caught the Mark B. Kenny Amtrak 174 special unit, and I caught the C&EI Heritage unit and the Monon Heritage unit. I saw all 3 of those yesterday, including a new core steel. A new core steel unit being delivered. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside, so I cannot complain. I hope you are doing the same. I hope everyone else in the chat's doing the same. Oh, yeah, it's a morning. I'm very tired. I just woke up. I slept past when I wanted to wake up, and when I did, I got bit because right before I was about to go trackside, a freight train came through. So I should have been trackside long before it came through. So very unfortunate there, but it just happens. Got Amtrak 174. Nice. I caught a Montana Rail Link SD70 Ace on an old Santa Fe Transcon, I'm pretty sure I meant to say, on a 14,000 footer mid DPU. Never seen one on that line. Was neat. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I hope BNSF does keeps like one of those things painted in the Montana Rail Link. I doubt it though, but I think they still exist. I got CSX 911 before. Yeah, nice. I've seen 911 twice, both trailing in Folkestone. Once was trailing a Manifest southbound, and another time was trailing on Autorack northbound. $14,000 footer, that's insane. Not sure where I was going, but I was heading west. Nice. But yeah, what was I trying to say? Yeah, 14,000 feet, that's insane. That is pure insanity. Gotta go get ready for work. All right, take care, Jay the Railfanner. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Take it easy. China trains. 4 UP up front and 3 mid DPU. Interesting. I got a question. How to get that name? That's my question. And usually 4 in the end. 2 months ago, I saw NS's last B32-8. Interesting. Oh, it's nice. Hello, Trains fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves our first catch, waiting on some more. That's where I caught them. Nice. Nice 10 rail fan. So we're waiting on some more action here. We should be able to catch ourselves at least a couple more Amtraks and hopefully some more CSX action. I'm hoping we can get some CSX trains. Don't want to do another stream with only like 1 or none CSX freights. How long ago was the last train? Oh, 10 minutes ago? Yeah, 10 minutes ago, I say. Just subscribed to you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate your subscription, man, and welcome aboard, man. Thank you for subscribing. I wish I could put a little thing on the stream. You know how, like, for donations and stuff, people have like little things pop up on the stream, like right here, or like a subscription thing, like right here. I kind of want something like that. I wonder how you do something like that. That's my question. I'd have to look into it, but I'm not monetized yet, so. But still, the subscription thing would be cool. But I think that's more for like people who subscribe that like pay to subscribe, not like free YouTube subscribing. If that makes sense. I think it would only be donations, but still, that would be pretty cool. Once I'm available to do that. Next week I might go Railfanning the catching multiple BNSF trains. Nice. Might be back later. All right, Jay the Railfanner. Take it easy, man. Take care. Thank you again for stopping by, man. Whew. Man, the sun has not come out here in Ashland in a minute, I'll tell you what. It's been overcast for a long time here in this town. How long will you be live for? No idea, man. The goal is to hit 2 hours, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hopeful, yep. Hopefully something pops out in Illinois. Yeah. Or Illinois, sorry. Yeah. Oh wow, I was mistaken. Amtrak 174 will also not be stopping here. So I was correct. Only one train we'll see will stop here. One of the Amtrak oncoming trains that we'll see will stop here actually. So I was correct on that call by accident. We will see 174 pass through, but he will not stop. I always wondered how busy this line was. It can get pretty busy at times, man. Yesterday it was train after train, of course, until I turned on the stream, which seems to be very common for this place. I don't know why. No matter, the stream will be uploaded to YouTube still. See a headlight? Nope, no headlights. Now those are just car headlights. I'll let you know if it's a headlight. That will be the direction the Amtraks will be coming from, though. We do have 52 on the way as well, the Amtrak Auto Train, so we will be seeing that on stream. Along with another Northeast Regional that will be making a station stop here. Coming south, we have literally nothing. Hello, Conrail Blue Films. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have ourselves our first catch, waiting on some more. Very nice camera, very clear. That's good to hear. Yeah, so good. That means the stream's going well. Perfect. According to some chat viewers, they were having stream struggles, but a lot of people weren't on yesterday's stream. So, I don't know. But glad to hear the stream's doing fine right now. The SD80 Max were unique. Yeah, that's true. From Conrail. I'll be back later. All right, thank you for stopping by, Trains fan. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Take it easy, man. Or in a few minutes. Chicago Northwestern was planning to buy 15 of those until UP. Figured. I'm hoping we could catch ourselves a freight here. Wait, on a freight, yes sir. Yeah, I'm hoping we can catch one. We're definitely gonna catch yourself some Amtraks. But if you miss at any point of today's stream, don't worry. The stream will be uploaded to YouTube, considering we did catch a train within the first 2 minutes of the stream. But we did catch a train. So we got that going. Like birds, I hope. Anyway. There goes a cardinal right there. Interesting. It's a good time to stream, enjoy my coffee, and hang out. Yes, sir. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I'm probably gonna grab some after breakfast. After breakfast. I'm probably gonna grab some after stream. I could really use a coffee right now. I'll tell you what. All right, 174 is making his way down here. He's running approximately 71 miles an hour. So he's departed North Richmond State. I like to call it North Richmond Station. It's Richmond Staple Mill Station. Welcome back, Trains fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to the stream. You didn't miss anything, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he departed there, so we should be getting him soon. He's non-stop, so he'll just be pulling through. He'll most likely be on track 2, the far track. For those who don't know, this is track 2. This is track 3. Track 1 is way out over there. I don't know what that line's called. I think this is technically triple tracked, but track 1 you can't see through here. It doesn't even go through Ashland. It kind of bypasses Ashland where some CSX freights will go. It mainly bypasses Ashland. Down there, it goes across at a diamond north of here. It's part of the Buckingham Branch Railroad. They'll take that and they'll go to a coal mine. So the CSX freights that take that line, they're mainly just like coal mine runs. Hello, rail fan Mr. Fletch. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good, man. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves our first catch, waiting on some more. But I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside and I can't complain. I hope everyone else in the chat is doing the same. Speaking of, we got a headlight. All right, we got a train coming. This is probably Amtrak 174 that I see. I see it. No, I don't think you do. That's not it. I see it. Awesome. Yeah. No, that ain't it. It's way down there. Man, this stream can't seem to catch anything except ALC 42s. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I was mistaken on what track he'd be on. It looks like he's gonna be on the close track. But yeah, this is an ALC 42. This is gonna be non-stop through here. And he's gonna be close. He's gonna be right on this track right here. So this is gonna be a nice close train. Nice and up close. One time I went Railfanning at 9 and I caught a train meet. Nice. Will he stop? No, he won't. This is Amtrak 174. The Northeast Regional out of Newport News to New York. I always found that a funny name to the town. What's the story behind Newport News? Does anybody know the story behind that? It's just a genuine question because I always thought that was a weird name for a town. Like, I'm not trying to insult that. I just thought 71, you said he was cruising. Is Auto Train? No, this is not the Auto Train. The Auto Train will be the next Amtrak, though, after this. Ooh. Likes that horn. Gemini is my AI. I don't use AI. I use the Amtrak one. I use the Amtrak train tracker. Imagine the Amtrak. Imagine the Gemini or like AI could track trains. Nah, but just like tracks last signal calls, because somehow it'll have access to that. That's scary. That's scary to think about. So I'm pretty sure you guys can hear him. Let me fix you guys real quick. You guys seem to be a little off right there. I'm pretty sure you guys all just heard his horn. As an ALC 42. Info, yeah. This will be the second catch of today's stream. See that? I see dish lights. Hear the whistle? Yeah. So this guy will not stop. He'll just be passing through. All right, there we go. We got gates going off. And there we go. This crossing's activated. So I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. And there he goes. Digging the paint scheme. It's just a regular ALC 42. So there goes the second catch of today's stream. Cool, very nice. Yes, sir. What'd you see so far? Well, a CSX, northbound CSX manifest, and right there, northbound Amtrak 172. Train 172. So next Amtrak should be train 52. What Amtrak was that? Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. That was Amtrak 174, northbound at a Newport News, heading to New York. And welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We've seen ourselves 2 trains, waiting on some more. Nice work on Railfanning. Thank you. Appreciate that. Head up to Virginia to Railfan. Nice. Whereabouts you headed, man? And I really can't help you anywhere else but Ashland. But if you're heading up to Ashland, I can give you some tips. But I heard and to see 611. Ah, nice. So you're heading more to the Norfolk side? I got you. I got you. Well, Amtrak's not too bad over there. So yeah, right now, Amtrak 84, he has one more station stop before he gets to here. And oh, you're going to Roanoke. Nice. There's 52 stop at the station. 52 doesn't stop anywhere except Sanford, Florida to Lorton, Virginia. 52 is the Auto Train. So no, he has no stops minus its origin and destination. It's Roanoke to Railfan a little bit. Nice. Yeah, Roanoke. I gotta visit Roanoke one day. Looks like an interesting spot. One spot I really want to see, I really want to go to, is Alexandria, Virginia, because you get all of the action from Roanoke, from the Roanoke Amtraks, RF&P Amtraks, and a bunch of CSX, and I'm pretty sure you get MS action on that line. I don't know, can't tell you. My Railfanning in Ohio this weekend. Nice. Whereabouts in Ohio? I've never been, so. Little classic call. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves 2 trains, went on some more here. Bellevue probably. Nice. We should meet up, man, someday. Yeah, that'd be nice. Show up, man. That's all I gotta say to rail fans. If you're near the location I'm rail fanning or know where I'm rail fanning, show up, man. And if you have suggested spots that seem realistic, ask about it. I really wanted to, somebody suggested Salem, North Carolina. I really wanted to check that out. Unfortunately, I really couldn't. But now that he's said something about it, I might be able to. Drive long distance, yeah. I riff on the BNSF Arrows subdivision, where I see CN and BNSF. What was I gonna say? But yes, Salem, North Carolina. Someone suggested it. I'm looking into it. It's got a pretty neat diamond and Amtrak station, man. So I may check that location out now because of that suggestion. Aurora, so I think he bet. Oh, okay. I don't riff at BNSF, so I don't know their subdivisions like the back of my hand. Shoot, I don't even know the CSX subdivisions like the back of my hand. I only know FEC's subs. They got the main line, the Heritage main line, and the K branch. They really have one main line, but between this is Florida East Coast. There's a junction for when the bright line turns off. Florida East Coast. I call that south of that. I call that the Heritage main line. North of that, the Jacks. I call that the regular main line. The racetrack, triple main to Chicago. Oh, nice. That's the Aurora subdivision. That's a line I really want to rail fan. His suggestion: you should go to Roanoke, get, I'm not joking, 50 trains a day. That's not bad. Yeah, Roanoke 50s, that's not awful. I think that's less than this line gets, though. You check out the BNSF East, I don't even know how to pronounce that. East something, Illinois subdivision. East Debec? I don't even know. I might be rail fanning Thursdays, so we'll see you there. Rail fanning here on Thursday? No, I will not be here on Thursday. I will be in New York by next Thursday. Because keep in mind, I'm only stopping here for a little bit because this is on our way to New York. We're currently heading up to New York, Western New York, and I'm doing a bunch of stops at other rail fanning locations just to get some action. Here we're spending a full day here. So there will be a stream later this evening, along with a stream tomorrow morning. Well, depending on how this stream goes. Yeah, I know, unfortunate. Then after that, we will be heading up to Greencastle, Pennsylvania to railfan the railfan Greencastle up there. How that spot got on the map is I'm almost certain you all remember when that place went on national news for the family decided to take pictures on the train tracks when an 80-mile-an-hour intermodal train came barreling towards them. And it turns out it was pretty close to the route we were heading to and from New York with. So we decided to stop there and do some rail fanning, and my goodness, the trains really do go by pretty fast through there. Sometimes. Not all the time, though. I rail fan on the Winston-Salem district. Nice. But, so yeah, we checked that place out. I did a little investigation. There's another little rail fan park there called Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. So I went to go check that out. I went to go check out the town of Shippensburg, went to go check out the Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. We'll be there on Sunday morning. And afternoon on Sunday, we will be rail fanning Harrisburg, the bridge that connects the Buffalo sub and the Pittsburgh main. The Buffalo main and the Pittsburgh main. Smoke break, BRB, check out my squirrels. Nice. If you rail fan the Conrail Lehigh line, about 1 to 2 trains per hour, but you'll find 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Only catch one train, 1 to 7 is quite decent, not as busy. The morning 7 to 12 isn't active. Interesting. I might go, all right, make sure to watch later. All right, take care, Trains fan. Thank you again for stopping by. Is M409, M410 pass here? I believe so, yes. You should go to Horseshoe Curve. It's amazing. Amtrak Surfliner. Nice. Go to Horseshoe Curve. How do I tell this, man? I go every year. I've been going for a long, long time, and I go every year for like a week. And I rail fan all the areas around it. Horseshoe Curve, they've let itself go. I'm gonna be straight honest. Horseshoe Curve let itself go. They let the weeds grow up so much to where you really can only see the trains right in front of you. You can't get the full 360 view of the trains surrounding the curve. But I do stop at other locations as well. As if you go into my live stream tab, I've also streamed at other locations, such as Kearney's Crossing, Crescent, not Johnstown. I haven't railfan Johnstown live. Kearney's Crossing, Crescent, Cassandra, and Glitzen. Oh wow, haven't been to PA in years. Yeah, I filmed CS6 and Amtrak trains in Emporia, Virginia. Nice. But so yeah, that's I go up there to catch all the action through there. Also, I also do like other other activities there. Like I always try and catch myself at least at one Altoona Curve game. Those who don't know, that is the local baseball AA team, AA affiliates for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like to watch their games. And it's also really cool. They have a go-kart track and a roller coaster right next to the stadium. It's actually really cool. Highly advised checking out the stadium if you're ever in the area. I can go into a game. The Altoona Curve games are fun, man. I'll tell you what, I was watching this one game. Altoona Curve down 1-0, bottom of the 8th. 2 guys are on. This guy hits a line drive. I didn't think it's going out. I thought it was at least going to tie the game with a double. But the walls, here's how the walls work. It's like this dips down to the foul pole right here, like for 3 or 4 feet. The baseball snuck right into that hole. So it ended up being a 3-run bomb to give them, the lead, and the final score ended up being 3-1. He just hit it in the perfect spot. And I still remember that game to this day because it was the last Altoona Curve game that I went to. But still, that was a fun baseball game. I miss going to live games. I'm hoping to catch more live baseball games. Rochester, New York is always fun to go to. But that's because it's right next to the Rochester subdivision. You can see the tracks from the stadium if you're in the right spots. I did, however, once miss an OCS and geometry train while I was up there. I was looking at the stands, I was looking at the train tracks, and I saw the geometry train go by. I was like, oh, lovely. So yeah, that has happened. But, see what other baseball stadiums have I been to? I haven't been to much. That's all the ones I've went to in the New York area. I went to some baseball stadiums that I suggest. I don't know why we're on this topic now. Some baseball stadiums that I suggest in Florida: St. Lucie Mets Stadium and Donald Ross Stadium, home of the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals. Marlins, they play there during spring training, and then their high A teams play there during the regular season. St. Lucie Mets. The Mets play there during spring training, and the St. Lucie Mets play there. That's their single A. That's their single A team. I don't know what the Cardinals' high A team is. I'm pretty sure it might just be the Cardinals, the Palm Beach Cardinals. And the Marlins' high A team is the Jupiter Hammerheads. You guys remember the Knicks losing? Oh, did the Knicks lose last night? No. Dang it, bro. I was rooting on them. I was rooting for them to win. I cannot believe they lost that. That is a sell. They should have won game 1, man. Oh, no, we won. It's 3-2. We can come back. Trust. It's NBA. It's NBA playoffs, and that's the final score, by the way. Don't look into that. Just don't. But that's the final score. 111-94. Can't even hit triple digits. Unbelievable. I think the Knicks still got it in them. I think we can. I think we can do the I think we can come back 3-1. I'll tell you what, though, my Florida Panthers, we're in the Stanley Cup Finals again. 3 for 3. We're 1-1 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's get some more. I'm hoping we win it again this year. Oh, wait. Who's going to play them? Did Edmonton win last night? I'm checking to see if Edmonton won last night. Edmonton did win, so Edmonton Oilers. It's a rematch. Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers again in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Edmonton's looking for revenge. Florida's looking to knock them down. In my neighborhood, including some friends, were going crazy or mad, etc. Yeah. About what? The NBA playoffs or the NHL? I mean, you do have an NYC subway, so I'm assuming you're from NYC or in the New York area. If you're talking about hockey, none of y'all made the playoffs. All 3 New York teams missed the playoffs. I'll tell you what, man, the Florida Panthers, they are a playoff-built team. This is insane, man. And I'm loving it, too. It was before they were the underdog. Now they're not even the underdog, and I love it. I-52 is just south of Richmond. He doesn't stop at Richmond, so he'll just be coming through. CSX Manifest? No? Maybe? I'm hoping we get a CSX train here. Oh, sorry. My favorite type of freight is Manifest, so... Or do we have Amtrak 67 on the way? You know what I just... Yeah, all the regional trains are stopping in Quantico now. BSF Intermodal, nice. All the regional trains, I don't think they used to stop in Quantico. I'm pretty sure Quantico is a seasonal train station, but I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure Quantico is a seasonal train stop. I have a cousin who lives south of Emporia. Nice. What's your favorite model, like GE Evolution Series or EMD? My favorite EMD, it's between the SD70 Mac or the SD70 Ace. Favorite General Electric? That's hard. Because they all do look the same. Whatever the Florida East Coast has, I like those units. I forget what they have, though. Mine is the AC 6000 CW. Nice. For me, it's an ET44AH. Nice. Like I said, I really don't have favorite locomotives. Oh yeah, that's right. General Electric made the GE Genesis. Made the Genesis. So yeah, I'll go P42s then. I forget General Electric made those. A C80 Mac, nice. But yeah, I completely forgot General Electric made the Amtrak units. Also, chat, what's the over-under on the next train? Having an ALC 42, I'll spoil it for you probably easily. We'll have. How frequent are the CSX trains and folks in Georgia? At night, it really depends. Through the night, it can be very quiet or very active. It really just kind of depends. In the morning, it's more active. During the afternoon, it's not. Like midday, it's probably inactive. You'll maybe get one or two trains until about like 4. It'll be like train after train after train after train. Then after that, you'll get a little break. Into the evening, you should get a few trains around the Amtrak times. As the Auto Train and the Silver Star coming around the same time. So, and then mixed into that should be some CSX trains. Then after that, it can be quiet for the night. But I'd say Folkestone, Georgia is a very nice place to railfan. You get a lot of action. I would suggest about 40, 45 trains a day run through there. But yes, it is a very, very active spot. If you ever come to Railfanning, Ohio, hit me up and show you some good hot spots. Nice. I want to go to Ohio bad, yeah. Ohio, there's some good spots in Ohio. I'll tell you what. Also, I forget that Cleveland has themselves a light rail system. Of all places, you wouldn't expect them to have a light rail system. But they do. They have themselves a little light rail commuter system. If I'm ever in the area, I'll definitely want to railfan that. I don't know why light rail fascinates me, for whatever reason. I've never really seen anything like that. I guess I have, but I mean... Like, the only light rail qualifying thing I've seen was a trolley car in a museum, running excursion routes in a museum. So that's like the closest thing I have. And then I guess also commuter trains. I've only seen 2... Oh, that's not true. I've technically seen 3 commuter railroads. I've seen MARC, Sunrail, and Tri-Rail. Those are the 3 commuter railroads I've seen. I caught MARC in Harper's Ferry, Tri-Rail in South Florida, West Palm Beach. I think I have some Deerfield videos as well. And then Sunrail in at Tupperware, Hunters Creek. At Hunters Creek, Florida. I also helped run a train layout. Nice. Yeah, I would like to join a model railroad club. That'd be great. I don't have the time for that, of course, and there's nothing really near me. But that would be really cool. Mainly because all the model railroad clubs, they're mainly run on Saturday. And Saturday's like my prime time for my job. Those who don't know, I'm an umpire for baseball organizations around me in South Florida. And even in New York, I'm going to be umpiring a lot too. But that's like my job. And of course, Saturdays is when everybody plays. So, and you make good money doing it, trust me. But, so yeah, that's pretty much my job right now. And that's when all the model railroad clubs, that's when they always are open. So. But there's a model railroad club by me up in New York that works on Sundays. So I might be able to do that one. Morning. So I might be able to work with that one. It also has excursion train trips. And I'm planning on volunteering for that. I volunteer in their model railroad section, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. And I also might be able to get some videos of the trolley, of their, yeah, it's a trolley, of their excursion trip running. They're always looking for new members to join the club layout. Well, I won't be near you, but that'd be nice. Okay, we run public on Saturday from 1 to 5, then we're switching operations on Thursday from 5 till 8. Oh, so you guys run like OPS on Thursdays and just general running on Saturdays. Nice. Or for me that has an HO scale layout of the 1950s. Which the Q, I see, Milwaukee Road. Nice. Yeah, the layout I'll be joining, it's just a circular like museum layout. They just need people to run it. So there would be no like switching operations for that one, but yeah, that sounds really cool, man. That's something I would really like to do, is do like ops with on those big train layouts. I call them ops, OPSs. But yeah, it's just like doing realistic railroad operations on like a little layout. Like doing that. Oh, we got headlights, I believe. Hold up. Yes, sir. We got headlights. This is probably Amtrak 52, the Auto Train here. I think he might also be on the close tracks. I don't know what's going on with that far track. Maybe there's a freight train tying it up. I don't know. Alrighty, so here comes our third catch of today on the way. Switching cars on the layout are the best part. Yeah, I would assume. Because then you get to run the road freights, get to run the locals. Hey, this place looks familiar. Hello, Railfan John. Hello, Railfan John. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been alright. We've seen ourselves 2 trains, waiting on some more. And we have our third catch on the way. Right down there. I do see his headlight. This should be Amtrak PO52, the Auto Train, heading northbound. Don't put the link. Just put the name. Sean, just put the name. Pain too, but the joy of the hobby. That's true. Critical alarm. Lovely. I think this finally may be a Oh, you've got to be beefing me. It's an ALC 42 leading this one. My goodness, bro. We cannot get anything but ALC 42s on stream. That's funny, because all of the Amtraks before that were all... Like, every time I put on the stream, it's always ALC 42s. After the stream, it's all the P-42s. One of the auto train a couple weeks ago. Nice. Fostoria model. Oh, you do the Fostoria model train. Nice. Yeah, I know about that place. Oh, nice that you volunteer there, man. What's the name of the place? 52 went by my house at 4 a.m. Lovely. What's that place called? Where is that? It's called Intertrainment Junction or something like that. I don't know. Yep, it's an ALC 42 again. This train's gonna be on this close track. So do you think I should switch tracks? Yes or no? Should we switch tracks? Because he's gonna be on the close track yet again. I'm gonna leave the stream on this track if y'all want to stay over here. But if you guys want to switch, I need an answer now. Up to you. Stay where you're at. All right, got it. So we'll stay here. Excuse me. Hello, Virginia, Maryland rail fans. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's like the rail cam just on the ground. Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. We have ourselves our third catch to today's stream on the way. Amtrak PO52, the auto train. I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. And there we go. There goes the Amtrak Auto Train. The charged and this time, dang, not a thing. Yeah, I was wishing for a little horn. All right, there goes the third catch of today's stream. Number 3. So, yeah, there we go. Extremely cold, yeah. Up by Charges, yep. Good morning. Hello, Orlando Railfanning Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We've seen ourselves 3 trains, waiting on some more. By the way, we're over an hour into the stream, so do with that what you will. A trick I've learned the hard way is to always make sure that you have open main track between you and the train, just in case another goes through. Yeah, that is true. I always try to rail fan behind the sun, though, with the sun's at my back. Ashland is an all-day quiet zone, correct. Yes, unfortunately. I always try to rail fan with the sun's at my back. There's a lot of my locations, if the sun's not at your back, it'll be right in your shot, and it ruins the shot. Yeah, some of my shots don't look, when I was in Pembroke, North Carolina, some of my shots didn't come out too good. Due to the college nearby. Well, the college is right here. Here's parking for the college. The college is right behind me. I doubt it's for that. It could be because of all the residential areas in the area, but I don't know. Let's take the fun away. Quiet zones take the safety away. I'll tell you what. All right, so right now, Amtrak 84 is making a station stop in Staple Mills Road in Richmond, and he will be our next Amtrak. And before, or possibly after that, we could catch ourselves a CSX freight train as well. Amtrak 84 will be stopping here as well. Did you catch the Heritage outbreak yesterday? I caught 2 of them. I caught 2 of them as long, and all Mark B. Kenny Mark B. Kenny special unit. I caught the PNDI and the Monon. Funny enough, Heritage units I've already seen. So I was lucky enough to catch the 1 Heritage unit I have not seen. I've seen the CNO, I've seen the BNO, I've seen the Monon. I needed to see the CNDI, and which is what I did see. So I'm at 7 Heritage units right now, waiting on more. CSX SBD unit, my favorite. I don't know what that is, but all right. Oh, that's cool. 1827 and 1869. Seaboard system. Yep, I still need to see the Seaboard. That's one I haven't seen yet. I've seen the B&O. Let's see. I've seen the ACL. I've seen the B&O, the CNO, the Monon, the LNN, the NYC, and then the CNEI. My favorite unit's the ACL, yep. SDB, Seaboard. Yep, so I've seen 7 of them so far. And Conrail was supposed to come through here. That never did. No Chessie yet? No, I haven't seen Chessie. I want to. It's my favorite. My favorites go Chessie, Seaboard, and then Conrail. And Conrail was supposed to come through here. Instead, he took track 1 out there, heading out to the coal mine on a coal run out of Newport. So unfortunately, he did not come through here. The Monon is stuck on the RF&P sub. The Monon isn't stuck on the sub. The Monon is stuck on the IO32, IO31 trains. That's what it's stuck on. He was on IO32 yesterday, or IO31 yesterday. He could get taken off to be put on another train. He could get, well, think of it this way. At least he's not stuck on IO44, IO45. That's the Tampa Bay to Duval transfer. I've got the ACL going under the last active ACL signal bridge. Nice. Which would make it stuck on the sub, yes. Well, yeah, it's stuck on this sub, I guess, kind of. This thing tastes nice. SCB, Chessie, and NYC are my 3 favorite. I don't like the ACL. The ACL's nice. ACL was my first, so. NYC, I have seen that one. That's a good unit. I caught him leading a southbound intermodal into Duval through Folkestone. I went to see the RF&P on the RF&P, yeah. What does the P stand for in RF&P? It's the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and what? Stream's been going excellent, no buffering, that's good to hear. Potomac? I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. All right. The river? Ah. Yeah, Potomac. All right, so I was right. Got it. So we've seen 3 trains today. We're hoping to get some more here. We should get ourselves another regional. Amtrak 84 should be making his way here through here very soon. Your train so far, not bad. Never mind, Virginia, Maryland Railfan is right. Potomac. Oh, Potomac, got it. The Potomac River, got it. So, Richmond, Fredericksburg, Potomac Railroad. What an interesting name. Why don't we just call it the RF&P? Oh, wait. All right, so you got it. So, yeah, we are on milepost like 15, pretty much, 14.89. So we're on pretty much milepost 15 on the RF&P. Pulls off the ton well, though. Yeah, that's fair. Jeez, I can't remember when CSX got them. CSX was supposed to be a temporary name till something better came along, which is interesting. Yeah. Fun fact: every CSX milepost in Florida is how far it is from Richmond. Interesting. I never knew that. Everything south of Richmond's pretty much the A line. Yep. So MP 879.4 in Winter Park is 879 miles from Richmond. Interesting. I mean, no, CSX uses BIF in the milepost locations, like BIF 940. Well, right here, it's CFP. So I don't know what those mean. I'm going to the Auto Train later this summer. Should I live stream the trip? If you would like to, ma'am. Train trip live streams usually don't do as well as Railfanning live streams, but it's up to you, man. I'll tell you what, man. The majority of your trip is going to be at night. I'll just let you know ahead of time. And sleeping, you're gonna sleep like a rock. Any bed after that's gonna feel like the most comfy thing you've ever slept in after that train trip. I'll tell you what, because I've been on that train before, so I know. CSX New Rock sub, and in my area they use the BIF. Not sure what it means. Well, right here it uses the CFP, so I don't know what that means either. That or a time lapse. That'd be the latter. I assume do the time lapse. I think the time lapse would be better. And everything is numbered in relation to Richmond because that's super trains had to interchange with the RF&P to keep going north. Interesting. You don't go through Waycross, Virginia, Maryland Railfans. The train does not run through Waycross. It runs through Folkestone. You can see it go through Folkestone, but it does not go through Waycross. I've been focused on my bed. Yep. The old auto train did that. I never knew that. I never knew the auto train went through there. There was a failed auto train expansion in Louisville. That's interesting. I wonder why that never worked. Well, I can tell why it didn't work. Why would anyone want to go from Louisville to from Florida? You should be trying to do like bigger cities like New York. You wonder why New York doesn't get an auto train. Like New York City doesn't get an auto train. What about Chicago? Ooh, that'd be a great auto train. LA? That would work really well, especially nowadays. Auto train's actually its own railroad a while ago. Interesting, I never did that. It's a whole book on the auto train. I should read it sometime. But they tried it right at the downfall of the Auto Train Corporation. Interesting. If I've got the book. Interesting, I have it. It's a cool read, yeah. I'm guessing it would be. I should definitely check it out sometime. So train number 84. He should have departed Staple Mills Road by now. Heard the L and N track it was running was so bad. For the standard the auto train wanted. Interesting. Yep, the auto train has departed. Should be coming through here very soon. Or not the auto train, excuse me. The regional. Sorry, we've been talking about so much of the auto train. Not gonna lie, I kinda went to head up to the station and railfan with you. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I'm here till tomorrow. Tomorrow I head out. Graduation day, yep. I live close by, nice. Well, I'm gonna be here on Saturday. I'm probably gonna leave mid-Saturday to head up to Greencastle, so. Yeah, the only auto train prided themselves in passenger comfort. Yeah, the old auto train. Yeah. Yeah, it's not, the new train's not too comfortable now. I'll tell you what, they do make a great coffee cake on the train. I'll tell you what, man, their coffee cake is great on that train, man. That's about all I remember. Great coffee cake and a horrible night rest. All right, chat, we got a headlight. Graduation day pic with the train in the background. I'd love that. Yep. All right, chat, we got headlights now. This is looking to be another ALC 42, which is really surprising. Changed out shoot trucks on the auto racks because you know what would be an interesting idea? Is if they let people stay in their cars for the train and they would like serve them via your window. Like it was an indoor train. You drive your car into the auto rack, but there's like enough room in the auto rack so people could come down and like serve you food in your car. You guys catch what I'm throwing here? So you can just stay in your car, or people can get passenger seat tickets. Oh, Amtrak's gonna do that now. Nope, that's definitely a P42. That's how Amtrak's gonna cheap out and make more money. They're gonna charge the regular coach and sleeper tickets a bunch more money, and then they'll charge to take your car where you can just sit in your car. That'd be cool, just me, I guess. The charges are everywhere. Where would you sleep? You'd sleep in your driver's seat or your passenger seats in your car. Yep, so 82 is on the or 84 is on the far track. You would sleep in your car, just like how the people in a coach sleep in their chairs. That's where you'd have to sleep. All right, chat. So after this will be the last catch. This will be the last catch for today's stream. How would the workers from the food service car get to you? That's what I'm saying. They would need to be like a walk. They would need to make the cars a little bit longer and make like a walkway for you to be able to get your food. So after this, we'll end off the stream here. I kind of want to stay live for a little bit longer, but there's nothing coming, so we'll call it a day after this. That's weird. Every train today is northbound for today's stream. That's interesting. I'm telling you, dude, if Amtrak could find a way to do that, they would do that. That'd be a great way for them to cheap out and make more money. I'm about to head up to the station. Well, after this stream, I'm gonna go get breakfast. Then I'll be right back at the station doing more rail fanning. All right, there go the gates. Gates are active. Over there, anyway. Let's see how many gate runners we have. We had that one Ram, or that Ford F-150. I think that was an F-150. I don't think it's possible. It could be. All right, guys, it's train time. It is train time. I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. That was a hard stop. All right. So now he's boarding and unboarding passengers. It's gonna be a minute before he heads out. Looks like it has a Phase 7 cafe. That's nice. I've seen my fair share of the Phase 7 cafes. I still want to see a Phase 7 coach. I've only seen one of those. I was kind of hoping to get some more. There'll be a Phase 7 coach on 41 that'll pass later tonight. Nice. Phase 7, P42 leading to. Nice. All right, here we go. Train's leaving. You guys can wait for the passengers if y'all want, chat. And there we go. Hello, Southeast Texas Rail. You came at a poor time. We're closing off the stream for today. That's going to do it for today, Rail fans. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. That was a nice final catch. Our railroad, the UP Belmont sub, has been dead for the last 2 days on about 3 or 4 trains. Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. But don't worry, there will be a stream later this evening. I'll try to catch the evening traffic through here in Ashland, Virginia. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's stream, rail fans. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.